The new feminine queer identity constructed in the L word opposes the previous butch identity. Rather than challenge this previous representation of lesbianism, this new creation of feminine lesbianism adopts a more hegemonic and heteronormative portrayal that continues to be one-dimensional and stagnant. The Los Angeles Times pointed out that the pay cable channel's decision to air the series was propelled by the hope that a large number of lesbians would subscribe to Showtime, specifically to see this one program. The strategy worked as almost 1 million viewers, most of them lesbians, were soon tuning in.
You get a group of gay girls together. You are guaranteed someone slept with someone else. Who has slept with someone else? Who slept with someone else in that room?
Look, when I say I've been with people, I don't mean 20 or 30.
Okay, so what? Like hundreds, thousands? What?
Somewhere between 950 and 1,200 since I was 14.
In the show, the women are presented as hypersexualized, which not only caters to hetero-male fantasy, but also is frequently illustrated along with male aggression.
Amazing. Whenever dykes want to have sex with a guy, it's only because they're trying to steal his sperm.
I'm a lesbian. Don't look at me like that, okay? I don't want to have sex with you and another woman, okay? I would just want to have sex with a woman, all right? I'm that gay.
Hey, you know what? If you want to mix it up, you let me know.
Kid sister?
Her half-sister.
Beautiful half, I'm supposing.
More like a gay half.
Is that so? Sexy. Very sexy.
They're up in there, they're licking everything. Guy comes in, he's ready to unload. That's not what you want.
That's why this country's homosexuals are so dangerous.
You got two people. They got the same equipment. And they both know how to treat it. How can anybody of the opposite sex compete with that?
Oh, yeah. Wait, right there. Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Yes! I guess you weren't man enough for her.
What? Jenny, this is my house. I think it's my business if you're fucking some other guy in my house.
No.
Look at me! Because you fell in love with another woman!
Wasn't my fault.
It was not your fault.
You liking women? Or was it because I was inadequate?
What is it you do? You girls should I even care? Huh? Does it even count?
What the fuck is with please? Just give me my ring.
No, I'm not giving you your ring. No, I'm not giving you your ring. If you want the ring, take it off.
I fucking swear to God, just give me my ring!
No, I'm not giving you your ring.
Even though sexuality is discussed as being fluid, the actual relationships depicted in the show complicate this theory with the constant ridicule of sexual identities outside of lesbian and straight.
All right, no. Sexuality is fluid. Whether you're gay or you're straight or you're bisexual, you just go with the flow.
Oh, Christ, Alice. When are you gonna make up your mind between dick and pussy? And spare us the gory bisexual details, please.
Well, for your information, Dana, I'm looking for the same qualities in a man as I am in a woman. Big tits.
No, Al, just because you're riding the big fat weenie doesn't mean there's something wrong with the way the rest of us do it, okay?
I'm a lesbian identified man. Now, what was that mandate? Simple boy on girl sex with no complicated stuff.
You know what, Lisa? When I first started seeing you, I wanted something simple and easy. And instead, I end up with the most complicated interpretation of sexual identity I've ever encountered. You know, I mean, you do lesbian better than any lesbian I know, okay? And I don't want a lesbian boyfriend. I'm sorry. I want a boyfriend who's straight, or I want a lesbian who's a girl.
John Hall, not only are we monogamous, we don't sleep with men.
But to have a baby, there is no other way.
This is not an option for us, okay?
But for me, it is the only option. An obligation. I could not bring a baby into this world who is not conceived through the passionate between a man and a woman.
The representation of class is limited to upper middle and upper class statuses, which demonstrates the characters, privileges, opportunities, and alludes to the idea that queer women no longer have setbacks caused by heteronormative society.
I bought a Salvador Dali etching this week and a Duchamp.
Can you at least just take the tags off the present?
Do you think that I would leave my husband, my child, my houses in Bel Air and East Hampton, my trips to Paris, to run to some rank little love nest? A 25-year-old in this fucking ugly world. That kind of love does not exist.
Though the show is regarded as groundbreaking and progressive due to the fact that it features a primarily lesbian network, it is not as revolutionary as one would think. While it presents other issues that are present in heteronormative society, it completely omits queer politics.
You talk so proud and forthright about being a lesbian, but you never once referred to yourself as an African-American woman.
I was just about to say that Tina and I chose an African-American donor because it was important to us to have a family that reflects who we are.
Before you can reflect who you are, you have to be who you are.
I don't know, you guys. You're really cutting edge now. Lesbian moms, biracial child.
We aren't pregnant yet, Alice.
Well, you're gonna have no trouble getting that kid into the Center for Early Education. It's gonna be like diversity poster child.
We absolutely discussed it, Tina. Right in the very beginning, we said that if you were going to be the birth mother, that we should consider finding an African-American donor. That way, the child would be more like our child.
And don't you think, on top of everything else, to also have two moms, that is a lot of otherness to put on one child.
Are you, in fact, betraying the public trust?
On the contrary, George, I'm trusting the public. I mean, what gives me the right to decide what you can and can't see? I'm no more entitled than Miss Buckley is to decide for you what's going to uplift and enlighten you.
Oh, there she goes again with that liberal duck and parry. It's just plain bad faith to promote an agenda the way this art show does and then claim no responsibility for the immoral behavior it encourages.
Because this show is the only representation of queer women in the media, it does not promote a true understanding of the lesbian and queer community. As a result, the show is framed in a post-homophobic society which completely trivializes the oppression queer people endure on a daily basis.
Talking, laughing, loving, breathing, fighting, fucking, crying, drinking, writing, winning, losing, cheating, kissing, thinking, dreaming.